So here's a quick build overview. We got Kinetic Blast. We're running returning projectiles for Trinity, Sacred Wisp, and lesser multiple projectiles. We are actually going to corrupt these really quickly. We missed twice. Okay. I don't think we've hit yet. No, we haven't. I should get a better Trinity. Anyway, so we have 132 tooltip DPS in our hideout, which is pretty solid. Make sure we resummon our golems real quick. Yeah, 132. When we're in a map that goes up to like 300k-ish somewhere, we have Dode Rays. This is like a 650, like a 650 wand. Spent 7 divines on the base. Pretty good flat here, and here, and here. Actually, this is mostly res, but pretty good flat here. I could get a better shield pretty easily. I just haven't cared enough. This build is in a good enough spot where these boots could use a lot of work, but movement speed with Onslaught crafted is the best I'm gonna do for this for now. The belt is pretty nice. The jewel is pretty good. It is a 3-stat. This is my worst jewel though. So we got double movement speed with double attack, which is pretty solid. We put our elegant hubris here for the ignore attribute requirements, which is why we're able to put all this stuff on. Then we have crit, spell or mana reservation, spell damage, more spell damage, and this gets doubled. So with Kinetic Blast, the way it works is basically 1% spell damage equals 2% attack damage. So with these 80% spell damage nodes, that's actually 160% attack damage times 2, because we have 2 of them. So it's actually 320 added attack or percent increased attack damage, which is crazy. Mana res here, a little bit of life here. We take the crit strike chance. The reason why we don't take this one, the reason why we don't take this one is because of this right here, chance gain power charge on crit. We do have this one, but we just don't have enough power charges to really make that worth it. We get one here, we lose this one, so we don't have enough power charges to really make getting this node worth it. I do plan on getting it just after I get a couple levels, like probably next level. I'll take this point out, and then I'll put these 2 points in once I level up, and then we'll be level 94. We'll be chilling. For the Atlas strategy today, we've got shrines, we've got scarabs, and we've got boxes, baby. We're going box strat. We're blocking a bunch of shit. That doesn't matter. We've got most of the map nodes. These map nodes just make us drop more maps, so that's free. These actually do stuff, like explicit modifiers. Explicit modifiers per quality, and more monster packs, which is goated. That should be just about it. We have our tabs ready. This is so we can pay for the map craft. Yeah, so we'll be able to pay for the map craft. That's not all the money we'll need, but we'll get more as we do the maps. Then we have all of these rolled, so we should be chilling. There's 100 maps in total. We're gonna get a bunch of maps rolled and everything. I think we have some. Yeah, we have some of these here. But we're gonna get a bunch of maps rolled and see how it goes. If it feels like I'm yapping too much, you could put a time lapse here of just me. Oh, this motherfucker's buying the maps. No, he's buying all the Defile Cathedral. No, motherfucker, dude. So I don't know if this is better or not. We changed the suppression filter, so hopefully that works. However, we are going to do that thing with that thing. I'm going to do the build overview. As all good build overviews do, we're going to be doing a blood aqueduct. Yeah, so you kind of just yeah. So this is the build. Very good, very fun. This is good time. And you'll be able to see plenty when we start doing a map too. Mapping isn't quite that fast, obviously, but yeah, that's Blood Aqueduct done. Yeah, I don't know how long that took, but it took like a minute 30 maybe. See, we start off really slow. Like if we aren't shield charging or anything, we start off really slow because we don't have onslaught. So it's just the 20% movement speed pushing us through. But after we get that first kill, the onslaught kicks in. We get the frenzy charges going, all that good stuff. We get endurance charges from our chest piece. If you don't know the endurance charge tech, it is very good. Very good. What you do is you can do this with anything. So like if you're Slayer and you want to get frenzy charges or power charges very easily and very cheap, you can put gain a charge, whatever charge you want, every 15 seconds. This is a Searing Exarch, which is the red. And then, as you can see, mine is lesser. The only thing, the better versions, like like you have lesser, yeah, so lesser, greater, grand, and then I think exceptional. The only thing that those do is decrease the amount of time in between your next charge gain. So instead of being at 3 endurance charges at 45 seconds, I would be at 3 endurance charges at 30 seconds. It is a big difference, but not big enough for me to spend a divine rolling it. But then on a charge mastery, which is pretty much the only reason we have this, other than the fact that, damage and power charges are good, is the increased charge duration. So this makes our charges last twice as long, which allows us to infinitely sustain these. So here in about 8 seconds, we'll see what the timer is. I think it is 17 seconds. 17 seconds. There we go. So if you did take this out, what does this go to? I think it's 10 seconds or 9 or 8 or something. I don't know. Yeah, 10 seconds. So with this in, we are able to infinitely sustain these, which is very good defensive layer for our build. There we go. Here's our tooltip. So we have the way that Trinity works is you want your highest and second highest damage values to be inside of each other. So as you can see here, our top fire damage is 8800 and our lowest fire damage is 5200, and then our lowest lightning damage is 729 and our highest is 8500. Now, the only reason our fire is so high is because we're running anger. It just gives us too much flat to take off, really. But it does make Trinity a little bit hard to use. Basically, the easiest way to guarantee that your Trinity is proccing all the time is to get a fractured cold and then essence your lightning. You always want to essence your lightning because it has the highest roll range, and therefore it's the hardest to get a good roll on it, even though I bottom rolled this. But that's pretty much it. You got your thing. Alright, now you can receive me.